Hi guys. So for today's reading, we are going to be looking at what is the gossip on you and by who. So we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All that stuff really helps me out, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who gives back in whatever way you do. Thank you for that. It helps me out more than you guys know. And thank you to our guides for helping us to get these messages that we need. And let's get to pile 1. So, for pile 1, let's see who is gossiping about you and what are they saying. Shh. Aquarius, Aries, courageous, Taurus, Capricorn, ambitious, Aries again. So, for the majority of the people who chose this pile, I feel like this is people that you have rejected or people you have left behind in some sort of way, connections that you might have ended. There could be some bitterness or jealousy or resentment coming on from some of these people. There could also be a sibling possibly talking about you, a parent or like a mother-in-law, something along those lines. But I'm feeling like for the majority of the people that are talking about you, a lot of it is going to be people that you have cut off or rejected in some sort of way. UTUMUTI IB Technical Institute DP up N nut put N bud bunny W B bit bid A bad I want to do bad things. D just came to mind. L P Y C Z Q bizarre G I Bill S Y D Sydney Sandy. Some people could be talking about you being like a goody two-shoes in a bad way. Ragnarok. Grad, grandma, Grammy, granny, baddie, bunny, gist, guard, crazy, crabby, sad, tiny, tan, tin, trade, trail, braille, button. Loosen up your buttons, baby. So let's see what else we have here. Nobility, Queen of Skulls, Six of Pentacles, the deck card, shark, and a stingray. So people could definitely be talking about your manifesting skills and abilities. People could be talking about the gifts that you've been manifesting in, or you may have a lot of presents coming your way. You may have a lot of generosity being shown towards you. And people could be talking about how you are very quick to show generosity towards others as well. Maybe that you've had to deal with a lot of bad situations because of people trying to take advantage of your giving and generosity. There could definitely be somebody in a position of power that is discussing you as well. Or people may be discussing a position of power that you currently find yourself in, or that you are coming into. Somebody may be discussing your bad habits as well. Your ability to move, your ability to transform, to shift, to change things, your ability to work with energies could be being highlighted here as well. People may be discussing how highly protected you are, how you are not afraid to defend yourself or to stand your ground. And people may also be talking about how aligned you seem to be with your path and your purpose. Overly emotional, dramatic, has severe mood swings. Very prideful and can't admit when they're wrong. Has a hard time accepting things as they are and looking in the mirror. Victimhood mentality and pity parties. Lil Wayne, Mirrors just came to mind. So people could be talking about you having a lot of pride, having a big ego, being overly sensitive, overly emotional, dramatic. People could be talking about your mental health. They may be talking about your if you have mood swings, or if you're bipolar, or if you are borderline, something along those lines. People may be discussing that. And like I said before, there's a lot of people that have been rejected by you or cut off by you. And I feel like some of them are a little bit bitter or jealous or upset in some sort of way. So they may actually be talking about these things because of that. They censor themselves too much. I wish they would just be honest and stop caring what other people think about it. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but know that you'll be much happier if you do. So people could be talking about you censoring yourself a lot, about you not expressing what you need to express, or holding back in some sort of way because you may be worried about what other people are saying or thinking about you. You may be worried about this thing going on where people are talking about you being overly emotional or dramatic or severe mood swings and prideful and things like that. So you might actually be, the song coming to mind right now is Bitch by B. Miller. And since I got a pussy, I'm a bitch. Yeah, you can tell the truth, but as soon as I do, I'm a bitch. Like I was saying before, there could definitely be people that you have rejected that are trying to make you out to be the bad guy in some sort of way, or an angry person, or just extremely sensitive and things like that. And so you might actually be holding back from expressing some of your anger or some of your frustration with people. You may be holding back and expressing some of your truth when it comes to the ways that people have treated you, because people may have made you feel like it's not okay to do that. They lift me up, inspire me, and make me feel like I can do anything. They are so amazing to watch. They create their own life and they believe everyone can. They came from nothing, but knew that it was something. So people are also discussing how you have come from nothing and you have been able to create a life for yourself, how you're very inspiring. You really lift people up and inspire them to do better in their lives as well. You're a hard worker and very good at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations. Your positivity is overflowing, especially when you're working on your passions. When you sing, no one can look away. It's like heaven opened up and a choir of angels was heard. You're very confident and you know that you're lit, not cocky, but sure of yourself. True confidence is not faked or acted out. You know who you are and you live who you are. So, while you have some people saying that you're holding back from expressing yourself and not really being you, you have other people that are like, oh, this person is so them. They are very confident, they're lit, they aren't cocky, but they're definitely sure of themselves, and you live who you are. You're a very hard worker. People are discussing the hard work that you have put in, especially at breaking the chains and overcoming toxic situations or being able to free yourself from negative spirals. You may have gone through a lot, and people have watched you be able to stand strong throughout everything that you have faced and pull yourself up out of it. And I feel like you've done a lot of that on your own as well. And people definitely love to watch you sing and watch you do anything that you're passionate about because you light up inside, and people love to watch this light that glows out from you and radiates out from you. I really feel like for a lot of you, the people that are talking about the nicer things about you happen to be the people like the family members that we were discussing earlier. I feel like there's a lot of people that are trying to throw a wrench in things that you're doing, are bitter, upset, jealous, or hurt and resentful because you have turned them down or walked away from them or cut them off in some sort of way. But I also do feel like that there's a lot of people that that view you very highly, and these are people that you actually do have in your circle, and they are talking some very good things about you. So that is pretty much what I got for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, who these people could be, all that kind of good stuff. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. Thank you guys so much for doing all those things. You guys are amazing, and it truly helps me out far more than you guys know. I really appreciate you guys. There's a lot of extra things coming up in my life right now, and so the extra donations lately have been extremely appreciated as well. Thank you guys for that, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. For you guys, let's see who is gossiping about you and what they are saying. So, we have Virgo, we have Libra, we have Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, optimistic or passionate. So, the people that are talking about you could be family or family-like. These could be people that you have kind of adopted into your family, or people that actually are family. For some of you, there could be an ex discussing you as well. Maybe even a couple exes that are discussing you. Maybe a sibling. An ex, two-faced friend, possibly. There may be a bit of a telephone game going on as well with some of the information about you, where it goes from one person to the next person and it gets distorted as it goes through these filters. There could definitely be something hidden going on in the background. People may even be talking about what you're hiding. They may be questioning whether or not you're hiding something because you're very defensive about what you have going on. You're very protective about what you have going on. People may be talking about your communication skills as well, and how amazing your communication skills are. You can be somebody that's very charismatic. Some people may actually be saying manipulative, but you're very charismatic. Your speech brings a lot of inspiration to other people as well. People could be talking about how you are kind of a caregiver, a lover, a nurturer, somebody very sensitive, intuitive. People may be talking about your imagination as well. Some people may be talking about how you could get carried away with your imagination at times. People may also be talking about karma playing out in some sort of way as well. T, C, O, possibly with the people who have hurt you in some way going through karma. T, caught. L, lot. O, loot. Coot, cooties. Y, K, kooky. J, E, L, Jolene, Julie, P, E, peace, G, peg, V, Y, Z, A, pay, lay, J, J, J-A-Y, G, O, gay, U, same love is the song that's coming to mind right now. Z, V, somebody could be talking about you being gay. D, Z, I can't change even if I tried, even if I wanted to. Loyal, people are talking about your loyalties. Ghoul, cool. Coulson, Never Been Kissed is coming to mind, the movie Never Been Kissed. danger, Diego, ploy, play, plaid, jag, jaguar, place, played, coy, toy, clot, clop, jeep. Somebody could be talking about your vehicle in some sort of way as well. Dave. Rave, grave, pray, the artist, the governess, the world, the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, fire ant, and dolphin. People are talking about your artistic abilities and skills, your creativity, the way that you view the world and how it's very different from others. They may be talking about your style sense or your fashion sense as well, and how you stand out very much. People could be talking about your healing capabilities, how intelligent you are, how bubbly and playful and energetic you are, how maybe you've been extremely burdened by some of the gossip that's been going on around you. You might have had a lot of people striking out and trying to attack you in some sort of way. And you've been dealing with a lot of this. You've been carrying these responsibilities very, very well. You're very good at multitasking. You work extremely hard. You may actually have a couple different jobs as well. Like a couple side hustles to provide for yourself while you're trying to create something. You could also be somebody who travels a lot as well. People may be talking about you traveling a lot, or your travel plans, or where you'd like to go, what you'd like to do, things like that. People may also be talking about how you're very good at balancing situations. You may be very good at closing out old cycles and beginning new ones. You may be very cultured. You may know a lot about a lot of different places as well. You could be somebody who's a very good teacher. And you could definitely be extremely good with children. Even when there's a lot of children, or even when these children are emotionally delayed or developmentally delayed, or have a lot of issues. You could be somebody who works very well with children who have a lot of issues. You could have came from a house that you had a lot of issues in your house growing up. They are non-committal and can't handle their emotions well. When things get hard, they're gone. They throw fits and they need to grow up. Ask yourself who in your life this resembles. If it's you, then work on your trust issues. If it's not, then and it reminds you of someone else, then this person is projecting blame so they don't have to look in the mirror. So you could have people that are trying to make you out to be the bad guy in some sort of way in your life, and are trying to project that you are somebody that doesn't commit to what you work on. When things are too hard, you run away, or something along those lines. You're a homewrecker. You're too intimate with those of the opposite sex. You flirt all the time. You are far too bold. You deserve to be knocked down a peg. Sadly, most of the people believe members of the opposite sex can't be friends. Also, most people in relationships steal each other's freedom or independence because of jealousy, instead of trusting each other and being trustworthy. So they assume that others do the same. There could definitely be people talking about how you are very close to people of the opposite sex, about how you talk to people of the opposite sex in a certain way, and that way's not okay. There could definitely be people that are trying to accuse you of sleeping around with a lot of people, or trying to accuse you of destroying other people's relationships and things like that. And you know what? There's a lot of people who can say that kind of stuff, but it doesn't make it true. There's plenty of people who have friends of the opposite sex in this world. Some people don't think that you can do that, but that's just because they are busy doing those things themselves. They are easily led and very indecisive. They don't seem to know what they want or who they are. They seem to be very lost. If this is true, We all go through this. Take time to find yourself and pull back from the other energies to avoid manipulation. If not, then this can be being said by somebody who is following you or wants to be seen as a leader instead. So, there could definitely be somebody that is trying to knock you off your pedestal, that is feeling like you're up too high and you don't deserve to be in that position. There may be somebody who wants to take the position you're in, or wants to be able to be seen in a higher light. And they may actually be trying to morph themselves into you in some sort of way to be seen this way as well. Arm yourself when dealing with this person. They're very two-faced and the betrayal will come out of nowhere. They look so innocent and act so pure. Don't fall for it. This is probably somebody that is upset that you refuse to trust them again after their betrayal. They don't want you to make new friends, and they could be very popular, where you might be more of a mysterious loner. However, allow the real you to be seen and know that the truth will come out. So, there could definitely be, like I was saying at the beginning of this there could be exes discussing you and saying that, oh, you're not so innocent. You're busy running around with everyone and anyone, and you're somebody who doesn't want to commit to situations, and you're somebody who will betray everybody you come into contact with and all this kind of stuff, when in reality, this could definitely have been somebody who has betrayed you. So think about the person who has betrayed you most in your life, and this could definitely be the person that is saying some of these nastier things about you. You're an amazing leader who always leads by example. Your strength is an inspiration to everyone in your life, even the haters. They are awestruck by your power. On the opposite side of the coin, there are people that are talking about your leadership skills, how amazing you are, how inspirational you are, how strong you are, and how you have a lot of haters that are really trying to tear you down and trying to sow seeds of discord around you. You have fought long and hard. Be proud of all that you have achieved so far. Celebrate your wins and take some time out for play and fun. Why so serious? All work and no play is making you a little crazy. It's time to fix that by bringing things more into balance. So people could also be noticing that you have maybe isolated yourself a bit and pulled your energy back from everyone and everything. And you've just been working and working and working. But they really feel like in order to achieve success, you really do need to balance things out and start allowing yourself to just let go and play and have fun again, which can be really hard when you have all that stuff going on in the background. So, don't be too hard on yourself. Your dedication to your exercise, meditation, or yoga routine is very inspiring. You have a lot of self-love and self-respect. Your commitment to self-care is amazing. Keep it going. So there are people that are very inspired by your dedication towards self-love, towards self-care, towards building yourself up and creating a life that you want to live and that you love to live. People are very inspired by your routine and how you constantly continue this routine no matter what's going on in your life. You have a tendency to make sure to do the things that make you feel good, and you inspire a lot of other people to do that as well. So there's a lot of people talking about that and talking about how much you have achieved at this point and how they feel like you should be celebrating and taking some time to just play and have fun and go out and not worrying so much about when things are all going to come together and be finished. Enjoy the journey. So that's what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might have going on, who these people could be, all that kind of good stuff. And if you guys did enjoy this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All those things really help me out, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who gives back in whatever ways you do. You guys are amazing, and you make a bigger impact in my life than you know. So thank you so much for that. And thank you to our guides for helping us to get these messages in the way we needed to see them as well. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. Let's see who is gossiping about you and what they are talking about. So we got Capricorn, Pisces, Pisces again, Capricorn again, Aquarius, friendly. So this could be a parent, this could be a child, this could be, there could be somebody dealing with addictions. You could be, or somebody around you could be. Somebody could be talking about how non-judgmental you are, how open-minded you are, how you tend to see the bigger picture, how you think of things in different ways than others. People could be talking about how sensitive, emotional, intuitive you are, how loving, kind, and caring you are. People could be talking about you getting a little obsessive about certain things in your life, or people could be talking about your work ethic and how hard you work and how strong you are. D, U, E, N. A sibling could be talking about you as well, or an ex. Dune, N. E, Denny. M, men, mend. D, Q, G, GQ, magazine. X, S, Q, S, L, J, Jen, Jenny. T, jet. Leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again. A, K, X, W, P, Z, talkies. Paint, pat. Pane, like a window pane. Lane, Dwayne. Dane, sake, lake, take, pack, lack, sax, sex, Max, Mad Max, senile, sun, sand, beach. Somebody could be talking about a vacation as well, or something like that. The Lord Regent, the Knight of Pistols, the Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, the Elk, and the Vulture. People could be talking about some sort of cleaning job you had. People could be saying something about you being a thief. People could be talking about how you don't feel good enough for something. People could be talking about you having imposter syndrome in some sort of way as well. People might even be talking about something that they took from you. People could be talking about your energy transmutation and your abilities and skills and energy work. People could be talking about how somebody in a position of power has kind of abused their position of power in some sort of way. People may even be talking about how this person appears to be perfect and amazing and awesome, and everybody has a tendency to listen to this person, and you're somebody that's a bit lower on the rung, so people have a tendency to look down on you or judge you in some sort of way. People could be talking about your manifestation skills as well, or about your quick movement forward. People may be also talking about how your quick movement forward could actually be due to something not so good that you're doing in some sort of way as well. People could also be talking about how outside negative energies don't really affect you as much as they do a lot of other people. People may be talking about how stable, strong, and solid you are. And people could also be talking about how you might be in a leadership position of some sort, and some people may be saying that you did something wrong to get there. Everything they touch turns to shit. I would stay away from them if I was you. Someone is bitter because you got better. I don't get bitter, I just get better. Your walk will speak louder than any talk. Walk your walk. Bob Seeker, Her Strut. Better, Erica Mason. I don't get bitter, I just get better. They are not a team player. They give up too easily and don't have anyone around for a reason. They don't compromise and they're unfair. Sometimes it's hard to be on a team that is attacking you and jealous. So I feel like you have dealt with a lot of people that have been attacking you, that have been bitter, jealous, resentful, have done a lot of painful things in the background. And I feel like there are definitely people that are trying to make it appear as you are the one causing all the problems, the chaos, the drama around you everywhere you go, when in reality, these people are causing these problems and then bitching about you. They're a thief. You can't trust them. They will rob you blind. They are always in a state of lack energy. Somebody could be blame shifting or not wanting you to receive help. They could be using you as a scapegoat. And if you are in a state of lack, look around you and find things to be grateful for. Don't see others as having more, just different. If you want different, then go for it. So there could definitely be people talking about you being a thief, people talking about you hiding things or stealing things or not being one that can be trusted. There could definitely be somebody trying to use you as a scapegoat for the way that they have handled things so that people's attention is not on them in a bad way. You're the star of the show. Everybody wants to know you. All are inspired by you. You are amazing. You glow so brightly. Ain't nobody gonna throw me off my glow. Glow is a great song too. What is the name of that person? I don't remember her name. Maijah, Maijah. Maijah. Glow. So you are the star of the show. There's a lot of attention on you. And when there's a lot of attention on you, there is both good and bad. So you kind of got to get used to it and be okay with the fact that there's going to be people hating on you. And that's just the way it is. It doesn't make any of it true. And nobody who actually knows you is going to believe any of that crap. You stand up for what you believe in. You always do what you feel is right. You never back down from a confrontation, but you rarely start one unless it's needed. So people may be trying to blame you for all the chaos, drama, confrontations, anything like that that's going on. But you're definitely not one to start anything like that. You will finish it if it's necessary, though. People are also talking about how you pick up on new things quickly. You learn very rapidly. You're on another level from most people intelligence-wise. You're very smart, very intelligent, very crafty. This could also be why some people might actually believe some of those lies about you, because you are very intelligent. And a lot of times people don't trust people that are super intelligent because they never know when they're getting one over on them because they don't have that same level of intelligence. Very proper and responsible. Careful with their actions and respectful of others. So you're very proper, very responsible, careful with your actions. You're respectful of other people. You are somebody who's kind, caring, loving. You are somebody who brings a lot of hope, optimism, and joy. And you're somebody who has all eyes on you. You have a lot of attention on you. You have a lot of people watching you, looking at you. A lot of people saying a lot of really good things about you. And then you have other people trying to turn the tide against you, trying to remove your support network, trying to remove the people who are there for you because they don't want you to have anyone there for you. They want you to have to rely on them. So there could definitely be, for a lot of you, either an ex that's discussing you or family that wants you to have nowhere else to go, so you have to run back to them when they have been extremely toxic in your life and you have moved away from them. So that's pretty much what I have for this pile. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, let me know in the comments below what you thought about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, all those kinds of good things. And if you guys enjoyed this, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, hit that little super thanks button. All that stuff helps me out so much, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you who does anything like that to support my channel and my work. Thank you for that. And I really hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys.